You have spent years showing up, building and leading, caring and striving. You've done the hard work, and now you have arrived at a new chapter. No more early alarms, no more deadlines. The calendar is finally yours. But instead of pure joy, something feels unfamiliar, like a quiet pause you didn't plan for. If you've ever thought, is this really it? You're not alone. You are not lost. You are standing at the edge of something powerful, not at the end of a career, but the beginning of a new kind of freedom. This is your moment to rediscover what it means to live with meaning, not by anyone else's definition, but by your own. Welcome to the inner exit. Let's define what retirement can be. For those of us that has finally woken up to realize that time is moving on, that we have been working for a long time and might need to retire someday, we start thinking and preparing for retirement. We prepare for retirement like a financial finish line. Savings accounts, pension plans, spreadsheets, and strategy. We plan what we will have, but we barely pause to ask how we will feel. Because no one teaches us this part, that even when your bank account is ready, your heart might need time to catch up. Retirement is not just a break from work. It is a transition out of identity, routine, and community. Even the little rituals that once gave your days shape. And without that structure, it is easy to feel unmoored. But here is the beautiful truth. This chapter is not about drifting. It is about reorienting. It is about reconnecting, not with the old version of yourself, but with the real you. Retirement is not a retreat. It is an invitation to choose purpose over pressure, to follow curiosity instead of calendars, and to become not just a pause. So let's reframe it. What retirement really means. We've been sold one version of retirement. It has to do with rest, repeat, and relax. But humans are actually not wired to do nothing. We are wired to be something, to create, to grow, and to connect. You don't need to fill your time with productivity, but you do need to feel, you do need meaning. So what if retirement is not about stepping away, but about stepping into a more authentic, more intentional life? One where your schedule is softer, but your spirit is stronger. Where your energy is not drained, but directed. Where your joy is not scheduled, but is discovered. This chapter can be what you make it. It can be creative, it can be quiet, social, curious, and restorative. There is no perfect version, only your version. And it begins with giving yourself permission to redefine success, to reimagine your rhythm, and to rediscover you. Let me propose your new compass. 3 reflection prompts. This chapter is not about answers. It's about asking better questions. So here are 3 reflection prompts to help you gently shift your definition of retirement from ending to becoming. Prompt 1. What does a meaningful day look like to me now? Not 10 years ago, not for someone else, but today, with your wisdom, your values, your freedom. Maybe it's reading in the sun, or teaching, or walking, or starting a side project. It doesn't have to be a big deal. It just has to be true. Prompt 2. What am I curious to try, even if I've never done it before? Curiosity keeps us vibrant. It asks, what if, instead of why bother? Try something small. A class, a club, a hobby. a new route home that you've never taken before, not to be perfect, but to play. Prompt 3. What do I want to contribute, share, or leave behind? Legacy is not always a big gesture. Sometimes it is a conversation, a story, a small kindness repeated. This is not about proving you matter. It is about expressing that you do. These prompts are your inner compass, not a to-do list, but a path toward clarity, connection, and self-trust. I will offer you a free tool to help you reflect. Let's face it, we all imagine this season would feel a certain way, and when it doesn't, it's easy to feel uncertain. That's not failure, that's reality, and it is okay. That gap between what we expected and what is unfolding is a space worth exploring. That's why we created the Expectations versus Truth worksheet. It is a gentle journaling tool to help you reflect honestly, acknowledge your emotions, and begin crafting a version of retirement that truly fits you. No therapy sessions required, just 10 quiet minutes and open heart. Download it now at unmutedmemoirs.com/tools. Use it, share it, revisit it anytime you need. Because your retirement is not about meeting expectations, it is about rewriting your own history or your own story. This is just the beginning. Retirement is not the end of your story. It is a blank chapter waiting for your voice. Let's write it with joy, with clarity, and with intention. Subscribe to the Inner Exit series. Let's redefine this journey together.